Hi, Pernilla.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
How are you? I'm good. How's it going over there?
I'm good. Adam, in 2013 you played at the summer festival Ruisrock here in Finland, and that was probably the last time we talked to you. And that time you said you stayed at so many hotels that you should write a guidebook. Have you had more experiences? Is there coming a guidebook?
Yeah, the guidebook is the guidebook idea has progressed now. Now I want to run my own chain of hotels.
Okay.
The ambitions grew, you know. So well, first it was a book, and now it's a chain of hotels based on my experiences. So it's in the works. Expect it soon.
Okay, cool. What is the first thing that disappears from the minibar, Adam?
Well, I'm no longer a drinker of alcohol, so for me it's usually I don't know. I like those nuts that they have in a can.
Always.
So it has to be a canned nut. It can't be in a packet, otherwise I won't bother. I like the sound of the can opening. So for me, a canned nut is my dream minibar.
Oh, I love the nuts too.
Yeah.
Adam, what do you miss from home when you are on tour?
I've got a dog that I miss. He's a good friend of mine.
What is his name?
His name is Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie.
And Ronnie is currently staring at me, waiting for a walk.
Are you taking him for a long walk?
Ronnie doesn't understand the media commitments of my job, and I'm trying to explain it to him. Look, I've got to do interviews, but he's coming around to the idea. He's learning. Who's
taking care of Ronnie when you're not at home?
Friends. I have lucky friends who get to get the privilege, get the honor of being in Ronnie's company.
Oh, that's good. Well, for a very long time, you've been working with the Swedish producer Jonas Quant. Has he learned you any Swedish?
You know what? He probably has. Theo is excellent with languages. I think Jonas and him have developed their own dialect based on Northern English and the Gothenburg Swedish accent.
Yeah.
They've developed their own way of communicating. I only communicate with him in English, unfortunately. But Theo's got this new language.
Oh, they have a language. Cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous. I'm envious of their connection, you know?
I understand. So you and Theo must have come really close when you worked together all these years. When did Theo recently surprise you, and how?
When did he surprise me?
Yeah.
Let me think. He surprised me when we made a video for a song called Light.
Okay.
And he danced in the video. The finished video was incredible, but I was not part of the process. And when I saw him perform in this video, I couldn't believe it. It was amazing because he spent months learning to dance. You know, it was a big commitment. And when I saw the final product, I was very surprised in a good way.
Why weren't you dancing, Adam?
Because when I dance, I look like that creepy guy at a nightclub who sort of stands in the corner, looks at all the girls, but never speaks to them.
That's
me.
you. That's you.
I'm creepy, and I also look really serious when I dance, so people think I'm, like, threatening or I'm going to be violent. But the reality is that I'm just, I'm not a mover.
Oh, no. Okay.
I make people move, but I'm not a mover.
What is the most common or disturbing question you've got because of your band name Hurts? I have to ask this. Is it like, how bad is it when it hurts, or have you come up with a good answer to that? I guess you got that question a lot of times.
Yeah, most of the time it's difficult when somebody, let's say I'm in a taxi and somebody says, "What's the name of your band?" I say Hurts, and most people think it's the name of the car rental company. So I'm always having to explain, look, I can't rent you a vehicle. I don't do this service.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. So people get confused about the band name often, so I have to point to my heart and say, it's like it hurts like that, not like a car.
Hey, Finland loves you, and your album sells like hell over here. And you love Finland, right?
Yeah, we have an amazing relationship and history with Finland. It started very small in 2010. We played one show to about 100 people, and it was sold out, and it was really exciting for us. And then we came back 7, 8, 9 times, and slowly the the audiences got bigger and bigger, and then we played festivals, headline stages, and it's been a great journey, you know.
I've heard that you even wrote about Finland in one of your booklets. Sorry, I couldn't find it anywhere myself, but what was that?
Yeah, there was some Finnish on the second album, but it's a secret, you know. It's not commonly known. You have to look through the book to find out what it says.
Oh, it's a secret?
Yeah, it is. You can find it, though. If you look through the artwork, you'll come across it.
Well, you're coming over here in March on your Surrender tour that starts in February. Have you been practicing a lot? What have you done for the tour?
We're currently in rehearsal. We're
Okay.
working away to make sure the show is good. You know, we've got 3 albums to play. There's lots of material and lots of new songs, and we've got some gospel singers that we're incorporating into the show, and so it's a big show. So there's lots of preparation, and we've just begun.
Okay, isn't it hard to choose songs to play from all those albums, or are you playing all of them?
It is hard. It's funny you say that. It's really difficult to make sure that you represent each album, because everybody has a favorite song, you know. So you have to like play the songs that you want to play, but also the songs that the fans want to hear. But I think we've got a nice balance this time between the hurts that everybody knows and perhaps the side of us that people have not seen before. So it's a good balance.
Of course, we have always wanted to ask you, because in Swedish, hurts means a tiny, tiny drawer in Swedish. So, Adam, what do you keep in yours?
Wow, that's a great question. That is a great question. What do I keep in mine? My conscience, all my secrets, my hopes, my fears, my dreams, they're all in there. And every night I open the drawer and pull one of them out and see what happens. It's a mystical answer.
It's a really mystical answer.
I'm not a material guy, so I can't put objects in there. So I have to put emotions and desires and feelings in there. So that's what's in my drawer.
Oh, I see. Hey, Adam, once I now can have this chance to talk to you, is it true that you've fallen asleep on stage, Adam?
Yes.
How is it possible?
It's possible when you drink a bottle of Jack Daniels every night for 2 years.
Oh.
After a while, you decide that that you need a sleep, and that moment occurred when I was on stage in Kiev in the Ukraine. I fell asleep for about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And Theo slammed his hand down on my piano, and I woke up. And nobody knew. Nobody in the audience even knew. So
did you play in your sleep?
No, of course I didn't. But nobody knew. So when I tell the story, nobody can ever remember it happening because I must be. I think the way I sleep is very similar to how I play. Very calm, very still. So nobody knows.